Alright. Welcome, Acolytes, to the story realms for the new DLC and all of that, yes. Just make sure to signal to everyone, hi, doing stuff now. New game.
Choose your destination.
Starting with the Burrow Downs. Follow the Fey Guide Donnusk. Following the Fey Guide Donnusk, you venture to the Fey realm Duatha to rescue Hambinger from the Duatha Day. It's a burrowed realm. The peoples of this realm live in burrows dug beneath the landscape. Mountains are rare, hills are common, free cities only exist in the underground. All free cities and marauder racers are animalistic forms. Oh, you arrive on this realm without a throne city. Only the struggling army. Seasons are unusually potent on this realm, causing constant change and turmoil. Each season, part of the land is terraformed as different climes and province features. Each season, different weather effects are active, and all units become vulnerable to blight, fire, lightning, or frost according to the season. You have to deal with the fucking Muckwalker. The Mistwalkers have invaded this realm, sending prominent military presence. Their infestations are common. Peaceful lands, we got to deal with a lot of Fey, plant, and animal units. And shredded islands. Ancient gates are scattered throughout the realm. There's a floating island in a mysterious dimension. From part of a boat air hid away, prized secrets. It's an alternative to the Umbrella Abyss. New shredded map layers added to the realm. This layer contains shredded isles and breached isles. Various portals can be found on the surface and underground to lead to these isles. Running out on either. Otherwise, I'm gonna get my ass kicked extra hard.
Your journey starts here.
You're all going in this time. But I've made some adjustments. Still another vampire, of course, otherwise I'd have to reascend him. But he's now an a warlock. Really like Grimoire of Spirit. Because why not? Grimoires are cool. Still got Filer and Dreadful. Still got Forge Master. I am going for the Tome of Gluttony to see how it goes, because it seems really good. Maybe it doesn't fit with the factor that we're going Imperial Reaver over Federate. But I actually... no.
What is your people's form?
What benefits do they have over... like, yeah, you got the Rally of the Legions, which buffs up your units. So I basically want my own guys to be support and range. Hopefully. No, that requires way too much thought to pull off. Absolutely fantastic. Buff. But I think I will go with the baseline Imperial.
Your journey begins.
And I am still Perpetual Prince August, of course. Circles of Power, the Burrow.
While the Great Umbral War raged on, exhausting Magehaven's Godir and their allies, other forces, both forgotten and new, stirred in the shadows, silently exploiting this opportunity to challenge the established balance of power. Chief among those rising forces were the Mistwalkers, servants of the Duathidae, who were dreaded for their raids, called the Toll of Seasons, throughout the Astral Sea.
What assholes they are.
The Mistwalkers had become more active than ever before, dragging the populations of entire worlds to their fey realm of Duatha. And unlike in the past, they no longer left the raided lands, instead establishing permanent presences, watching over the spreading mists. Rumors of Godir, captured and turned by the Fey Lords to carry out their sinister orders, were whispered in fear, even in the untouchable towers of Magehaven. In the wake of these rumors, a solitary sprite called Dornask emerged from Duatha, searching the worlds within for a Godir who would answer his plea for help. For the legendary adventurer and storyteller Hambinger had fallen victim to the Toll of Seasons and been brought before the Duathidae for judgment. Trust was scarce for the words of a Fae in these times of fear, and Dornask had to rely on his elusive Fae magic to escape the anger of many a wizard who had tried to capture or kill him. But at last, the sprite found a bold Godir willing to venture into the Fey realm and rescue Hambinger. So they took a deep breath, strode into a Fey fissure, and plunged into the mists of Duatha.
I'm gonna be real, that sounds really out of character for anyone under my control. Fuck fairies. Tricksy bastards. Oh yes, and some other adjustments. I'm still keeping Perfectionist Artisans and Great Builders, just for the nice little head start and all the extra production. But I've gone back to the combination of strong, keen-sighted, and athletics to make my mage locks a lot more powerful. Illusory Feast. Dragoon start off with would be quite nice. Anyway, down the rabbit hole, still befuddled by the flurry of sensations within the Fey Fissure, you hear the chittering voice of your Fey guide, Donusk, prancing around you. No time to sleep, no time to peep. Make haste, Master Wizard. Don't waste your breath. Deep in Duatha, the slow find death. The words sputter from Donusk's mouth like water from a fountain. Anxiously fluttering up and down, the little sprite awaits reaction. We mustn't stay in the mist. They see, they find, they twist. Our lords, they love to play. They are the pawns we must obey. They are the Duathidae. Shrouds of mysteries surround the Duathidae, lords of the Fey realm of Duatha. For all that is known, they are very protective of the lands under their undisputed rule, and their subjects, sometimes capricious, sometimes outright malicious, obey their word, be it through fear or adoration. And there is occasional evidence that their arcane powers may outmatch those of even a Godir. Never have the Duatha Day been known to leave their realm of Duatha, nor was a Godir to this day foolish enough to challenge them in their own domain. While Donnusk's chatter goes on and on, you reflect on the dangerous path ahead. Luckily, you brought some specialists. A tireless construct without remorse or fear. Yeah, let's go for Burrow. A homely hideout. Polari shelter reached. Swift, Master Wizard, to the shelter. Go, go. Donnusk's friends dwell near in their cozy burrow. While Donnusk, through movement and gestures, continues to hurry you along, he tells you more about these friends waiting ahead. Polari have fur, feather, claw, tail, snout, beak, paw. From Duatha's oldest dreams they came. They brought her joy. She gave them names. But oh, nasty things did the Fae woe betide, remaining Polari and the caverns now hide. They do not grudge, they do not judge, the little sprite ends his speech. Polari welcome all in their comfy halls. Not much is known about the Polari, for reports from the Fae realm Duatha are scarce and notoriously unreliable. What has been accepted as common knowledge is that the Polari are a diverse group of different animalistic races which are united by their display of almost excessive friendliness and a preference for simple pastoral life. Some sources pick up on the theory that Duatha is a dreamer and propose that the Polari are one of her childish creations, a proposition that often gets extended to the Fae themselves and their unique magic properties that seem to defy all arcane rules and reason. Tell Donnusk to lead the way. Farewell. Scout. Move on ahead. Oh, nice. Get multiple directions. And a morning sprite. I assume that's Donnusk. Could be wrong. Fagile. Yep. As we'll keep him in the main stack. Smooth. Actually, no. Dragoon off to the side. Keep my skirmishers. Arcane research. Demonic hunger first. For Jaws. Let's go for summon. So I got something to fill my beckoning of spring. As you continue to follow Donnusk through the fogged tunnels, a rejuvenating breeze carries the smell of fresh leaves through into the underground. Oh, spring! Donnusk begins to chant, while mushrooms and moss sprout in large patches where the wind had touched the barren stone. New life you bring. You sprang, you sprung, tickled my tongue, then like a bee stung, flung your poisonous dung, while the birds sung to the morning, still young. The sprite giggles, blissfully looping the loop. The seasons they fly, Donnusk explains, still chuckling. On Duatha, winter is always nigh. The warp season happening is active in this realm, terraforming a map and impacting units and provinces with varying global effects per season. You must learn to adapt to this ever-shifting realm. Let's get eyes on the path forward. A homely hideout. Aftermath. Entering the large cavern from the with the supposed Polari hideout, the mists briefly clear, revealing a terrible scene. Ravaged and caved in, the burrows of the Polari smolder in the dim darkness. Pale figures patrol the pathways, rounding up the surviving Polari and forcing them into cages. Like animals. At the heart of the gutted hideout, a crude encampment has been raised, adorned with the skull of a stag, dreaded symbol of the Mistwalkers and their scourges. Moments later, the area becomes shrouded again, but you've seen enough. Mistwalkers have arrived here first. Close eye on Donetsk. Shaken by the destruction of the hideout, Donetsk sobs, while his skin and wings begin to change colors. Poor friends, here it ends, he whines. Growing increasingly purple, Donetsk failed, and now the Pale Ones will take us, break us. No, he suddenly calls out with renewed fervor, and his eyes flash like ghost lights. We take them, break them, strangle their throats, mangle their coats, sinew and bones stashed below stone. Donetsk's voice sharpens, like a cold wind piercing through a shelter's cracks. Vile walkers will kneel, peel, squeal, beweep their ordeal. Completing his eerie transformation, Donetsk is determined to take on the Mistwalkers and liberate his blurry friends. He has shifted into an evening sprite. It's the only way forward. So we got the Mistwalker camp and... multiple cages. So can I pull back a little? Yes. Cast. Let's keep moving forward. Pop open the cages. Ghastly revelations liberated aspirant knight. Your trips have forced open a cage of the Mistwalkers and freed another pillar. Oh, praise be the good seasons! Exclaims the aspirant knight with great elation. We were sure as shucks that we'd end up as Faelord stew. Thank you, stranger. Me and my kin are ever at your service. Deeply grateful, he joins the fight to rescue his brethren. So that's protected. Let's go to the view, turn up the secondary stack. Oh, it's not good. Notice. Should go down there. Halberder. Okay, that one's not protected, and there's that one. Gain another level. Summon some undead. Go and pick up that one. Longbow. That one. Rhino charger.
Yeah.
Get eyes on that one. Let's start gathering up. Separate out you. Let's go up here for now. Oh, but oh yeah, that Mr. Rocker can't pass that. That'll be a terrible challenge. We got our first Empire development skill, and we're seeing this is my first sight of the new skill tree. Cheaper and faster to build production buildings, or skills that unlock city spells and city structures are faster to research. Quarries give draft and cut. I don't really care about new units. Cheaper summoning. Lower tier units gain Okay, then it's gold. Huh. Terraforming is cheaper. Cool. Starting outposts is faster and cheaper. Mines give more gold, or they can give mana. Repeatable. Ooh, can make quarries really good. Draft and food. Probably gonna go for summoning over researching units faster. Huh. And they moved the old Tier 1 Astral over there. Interesting. Ooh, stability income from draft structures? Definitely do that over pillaging, even though I'm gonna have a lot of bonuses for pillaging. Free grievances, yeah. Oh, and that's available a lot earlier. Let's see, absorbing and migrating cities is faster, and they permanently gain food production and stability income. Or raising is faster and provides gold and food per population killed. While in unknown provinces, units regenerate faster and gain experience. Or units gain more critical chance, but they lose more of that for... I gotta say, Lawless Land is a lot more valuable. That's... While in unowned provinces, not hostile provinces. Alright. Ooh. Tier 1 and 2 units gain expendable and low maintenance. Or mythic units gain hit points for their ranks. And then at the top, all of your units gain the following for 5 turns. And exhausted immunity. Then as far as Astral... Or not Astral, Materium, the opposite. You got a choice between city defense structures being faster and cheaper to build, and also providing stability and production, or going on the offensive or extra siege projects. That's our choice. Consolidated industry. That's still there. Or get free gold income from production city structures. Holy shit. Still got that. Repeatable right. Provinces adjacent to a city. Your cities gain. I'm guessing that means the provinces around the province where your city is. Not adjacent to your territory. Archives can... Oh! Just either get knowledge from your special province improvements, or just get access to Arcanium or Fireforged Stone and Focus Crystals. Filling out Rings of Binding, giving your hero... And then at the top, you got produce merchandise converts an additional 75% in cities. Oh my. Or cities gain an additional guild slot. That is a choice. Oh, and I actually have enough to grab... Oh, this is a thing. Do I want draft city structures to be cheaper and faster to build? Or do I want quarries to give me extra draft income? Huh. I'm gonna go for buffing up quarries. Production is faster, or skills that unlock city spells and city structures cost... or are faster to research. I'm gonna go for cheaper and faster production buildings. for as much as that matters. Okay, so I need to hit the instructor counter now before I lose all of my everything. Nice! Feebling ring of flanking. I'll take it. Let's see, with the Mistwalkers vanquished, the surviving Polari gather around you, curious and grateful. One of them, a mole, speaks up. Friendly hero, you are our savior, he calls out, shaking his own hands in an uncontrollable joy. The pale ones do us ill. See, poor Maple here got his paws scratched, and Sunshine's fur got all squeezed when she was stuffed in that awful cage. And then all the others. The mole peeks at the scene of destruction, but quickly turns his head back, smiling again. Our rescue must be celebrated, he concludes with irritating elation. Do you fancy some honey brew and blackberry pies? Say nothing, baffled by the expression. Whatever. A new shelter. In this moment, Donusk joins the conversation. He's back to his happy self again, scurrying and shattering. A feast is good, he says, but not so soon. How would you feast without cup or spoon? A new shelter is needed, sturdy and tall. To work, quick, quick, then we dance at nightfall. Donusk, the mole calls out in excitement. Come, let me cuddle your cheeks, you little snuggle bug. After an extensive hug, he continues, You're right, my friend. We cannot live in this rubble, and we must reach the surface. The pale ones have concealed the path upwards, but their magic is lifted. A great hero, the mole explains. Turning back to you, we will shape our new home to your designs. The city is in your honor. How should we adorn it? Augustine will be founded. We can get a bunch of gold, a bunch of mana, or Imperial. I'm gonna say gold to start off with. And then around the surface? Okay. Well, so we already got the stone mace, or the stuff. So I should focus on the discretion chamber first. Just to make sure me and my heroes can actually do stuff, get an observer so I can learn about the world. It is springtime. During this season, units have reduced blight protection. As provinces change to mild climes and grow forests. And provinces with forests are affected by grasping vines. Including forest, reducing HP, regen, and reducing vision, and grasping vines. Combat, random mobilization. Mobilization. Alright, well, let's go and get up. Go. Thankfully, something, I don't know. My brain is not here. Yeah, I got another level. Let's do flaming attacks. I don't think I need the ring. It would be very good for a melee hero. Which I am not. The Siege of the Burrow Downs. On the early misty morrow, a bloodied Polari errant appears before you in great distress. Letting her into your new court, she quickly relates her ill tidings. Master Hero, word of your arrival spread quickly after our Polari kin returned to their burrows. Heaves the poor, bloody creature. But there, most found a refuge besieged. Besieged, I tell you. Oh, woe, that sinister disciple. Oh, that the sinister disciples of the Dark Fey Lords are now after our valiant leader, Mr. Hambinger, with a vengeance. For he, after freeing himself most dashingly from their clutches, became the champion of their struggles. With Mr. Hambinger's tactics, we have mounted a dashing insurgency against these vile disciples. But the tide is turning fast. The Mistwalkers are at our door. You must help us, oh please. And we gain another unit. Turn to Donusk and demand further explanation. Donusk giggles as you turn to him for answers. The truth was known, the path was shown. Ham still needs rescue, is that not so? When Ham was come to Duatha lands, the Fey Lords him did bind, titters Donask. They shackled him, then brought to trial, with mockery in mind. But yea, behold, our Gassidae wished that Ham would make escape, so touched was him by Millennia sweet, to lead the Polari scrape. Millennia, oh Millennia, my mistress, so divine, she it is who Donask made to seek you out in time. By channeling Duatha's dreams, Ham arose in Millennia's whim, urging Donask, he must not fall, we must prevail, ere the Duatha day take him. So we need to meet and protect Hambinger. Need some Imperium. Yeah, let's go for increased unit morale. So. Now let's meet 5 burrows. Absorb them. So we got anything to cast? We'll definitely use. Let's see. Tortured-looking floral stinger and its minions gape at your army. Wordless, the vacant beings shuffle towards you, their limbs and features wrapped in grasping vines. Leaves shudder and bark creaks in silent supplication, but they make no otherwise hostile movements. Will you grant them mercy, or will you attack? Get a bunch of food in exchange for some knowledge. And get a shot. Okay, now we pass the turn. So I'm not going to be able to reach them from there. So that is not an entrance I want to take. Forge is over there, so let's send our scout over there to make contact. Get the desecration chamber. Huh. I guess I got some resources for finishing that off. Let's go for the mana forge then. I need the mana. Oh, that's why everything was taking so fast. I had taking so long. God, my brain is not here. I thought I got my schedule turned around and everything. Yeah, fractional start is this. Everything takes twice as long to build, but everything I build buttresses city stability and my gold income. Plus my tier 3 units are recruited with an extra rank. So let's change for good. And I advance. Start to stain this world. Let's go for that tower. And start on cleaning up the surrounding area. Let's get everybody in on that. No Twine Protector. Sure.
Yeah.
Hey. What are you doing there? Anyway, so you head south to visit the eastern guy. Next to the province already. Yes. Some growth would be nice. Let's claim that pasture before doing anything else. First summon. Alright. Again, making sure to run this. Everybody experience. Gluttonous imps. Corrupt Pact. That will be quite nice later. Supercharging my stuff. Let's get it out of the way. It's hard to see where Hambinger is going to be. Could be there. Burrow. Why? It would be nice if I could see more of what the number are. Ah, bickering summer griddle. Can we eat it? Rumbles a deep, slobbering voice. No, that one's good sport for Ventro. Glob gob. Gutturally screeches another. The stomp and a belching chuckle. Kana Gramp, the Twin Eater, enters to lend his and her vicious sight onto you. Shut up, that's luncheon, says I. Grumbles Grump. He's always eating them, you snot rat. Ventro fancies them real squealing like. So best be leaving this and all squiggly piggly for the summer master, eh? The two heads bicker and belch back and forth like this for an abominably long time before you. We kills it, then eats it, grumbles Grump. Now we captures it and tosses it into the fog monolith, or Ventro, argues Kana. The Twin Eater gets a grievance against us for intruding into the domain of the Duathidae. Let's link away while they bicker on. It's probably the reached gate, maybe? Oh no. And meeting hard-pressed Clawforge. Hiding in their fortified burrows, the howling Polari at last recognize the familiar faces among her troops and send forth their leader, Adis Silverback. Bless the lords of plenty, Silverback calls out, overjoyed, hugging those who can't escape her reach. We heard of your grand feats against the Pale Ones in this so very undelightful time of strife. You are surely looking for our heroic protector, Master Hambinger. You can find him in the tunnel south of Clawforge. But before you hurry along, she adds quickly, Adis adds quickly, as if, she. Truly feared your departure. I must insist that you taste our well-tempered nut pastries. It's time for luncheon, after all. And this and give them our first Whispering Stone. Mana Forge. Next, let's go for the Steel Hull, I think. Just so I can start doing special province improvements. Get another observer out. Let's not go summoning anyone just yet. Seasons Summer. Court of Summer. While the heat of summer bedazzles your thoughts, your inner eye perceives visions of a macabre scene. You see long lines of frightened captives climbing the winding stairways hewn into an ancient rock formation. As they reach the first plateau, or last plateau, the Mistwalkers force their victims to enter a mist-flooded basin. Once the last captive has entered the mists, a dark face song swells, while stone-carved effigies of the four Duathidae rise like columns from the ground until they tower above all. O cunning regents upon Witherbloom's throne. The leader of the Mistwalkers calls out, "Render your judgment upon these unwilling offerings. Observe the outcome of this trial, unable to doomed to live." The eyes on the effigies of the Duathidae light up as their ominous voices pronounce a single word: worthy. From the mouth of each effigy, a stream of butterflies emerges, coalescing into one colorful swarm encircling the basin. The mists therein begin to waft more violently, like seething lava, and muffled gasps and screams can be heard. At last, the butterflies disperse, and the figures inside the mist begin to move away, tottering. Yet, as the first captives step outside the basin, you shudder, for they are no longer captives. They've become mistwalkers. Silently, the transformed captives join the ranks of the mistwalkers. From the fog monolith, they march out, ready to spread fear through the Burrow Downs. Mistwalker camps are created across the realm. Visions fade to... Okay, so he is in Malta. I will send my skill. Oh, and I can recruit my first hero, unfortunately. Very expensive. Let's talk about the Protector. That's 150. And I could immediately give him a stack, too. Shield does... Also the enfeebling ring. I can't pop anybody out, I don't think. Actually, skirmisher. There. And then you take charge there. Quick. Plate of Starblades. That's one thing for our hero. Extra gold. Alright. Worry it is. So, okay, yeah, there's a contact through there. So let's hit the watchtower first. Some extra knowledge. And we picked up some remains. Interesting. I wonder where from. Discovered a fog monolith. These mist flow gardens are places of communion for the Fae folk. Within them, the energy of Duatha is vibrant, making them ideal grounds for all manner of rituals. I myself was judged in one of them by the Duathidae, but what followed is a story for another day. Ambinger beyond the mist of the Fae. So, we're now in summer, which means everyone's more vulnerable to fire. Our province is starting to change to hot and desolate climates. We got sandstorms, and desolate provinces are affected by volcanic eruptions. It's a good thing I got sunless. Send it off that way. You, the watchtower. And then circle back to make contact with Northern Free City.
Yeah.
Join up there. Clear up the mana node. Yeah, just I don't have enough war spoils. I got a hardy mask. Might as well put that on myself then. I got 2 skill points. My god. Busy, busy. Faithful for reduced upkeep, which will be very nice on Mr. Elder Vampire. Soulbound. Oh yeah, I need Soulbound. Oh. Let's see, do I want zombies or... Decaying, but not Soulbound. Soulbound is the one that inflicts stuff. The Bone Wyvern is more valuable. Let's keep things rolling. Or I could let these ones go away. Even a hardier mask, goddamn. And a pirate coat. I think I will take care of that just so it's not harassing me. Yeah, we got the Observer. Let's head up to the pirate coat. You going around. Hambinger. Is it province already? Yes. Quarries where I can. Yeah, let's go for that mana. And hold on for an more ribbon for a little bit. So, negative. That's Boltwing. Flutter his ego. To be at peace, mocking Raptor's screech announces the arrival of Soren Boltwing. Where do they keep finding such miserable riffraff? With unblinking eyes, Soren probes your mind. Full rains down on all, especially to those who rise too recklessly. I've known plenty of go-deer like you. Think you can resist the true masters of this land because you've squashed a couple of Mistwalkers, do you? You and wretched Pilari rabble will change your tunes soon enough. Scurry away before loose thunder, threatens Soren. You and those little dirt rodents will be missed fair before the splendor of me, go-deer. I have my sights set on you. Flatter his ego. So we're not immediately over. Heck. Infernal Drums. A bit of monoconomy. When killing a non-combat summon enemy unit. Sorry, my guys. That applies specifically to my guys. Hard to say how often they'll be getting the kills. Better than... Down there. Let's have you wander south. You can make contact with hard-pressed Hoplenberg. Something about eggplant salad. But I'm not going to be able to make fast foot. You're good, you still need to head south. So we'll meet with Hambinger. I got Steel Hull. Another lodestone foundry would be good. 100 mobs. Okay. Slow down growth a little, but all of that mana. Sure, War Factory. Also be quarries. Ooh, it counts as a quarry, so it probably gets access to all the other buffs too. Let's keep looking at that. Should I turn with free cities? Pirate Cove. Huzzah. Dismiss the units. Cross Wyvern up. Yes, please. A little flight is not going to hurt my feelings. Let's go. Wander off west to deal with this Walker infestation there. Don't have any to the east that I can see. And hey, if I get really fancy, I could probably take out kind of Grump. So, kind of southeast-ish. Let's see if you can't spot this guy's city. So you can't make contact with him. No level on that one. Two defense. Blood and blows would be nice. Sentinel. Unlocked quite yet. Millennia's chosen Aftermath. Reaching the confines of Burrow, Donosk darts off forwards towards an open underground square where many figures huddle around a steaming pot. In the midst of this gathering, Ham Binger looks up with a warm smile. Donosk, back so soon, are we? And who is this you bring? Ham beams with pride upon seeing you. By the Allfather, what a capital fellow. Hello there. Oh, what mighty fine business this is becoming. I feel, luck to be squarely on our side. Surely, Millennia smiles in her gassed slumber. Donosk, you little rascal. I knew you'd pull through, chimes Ham. Come join us for tea as we introduce ourselves and discuss battle plans. Hey. Join the rebels some little bit of tea. After many bustling introductions over tea and biscuits and occasional seconds, Binger finally rises to speak. I say our primary point of attention must be the fog monolith atop the Burrow Downs. Indeed, there are many like it, continues Ham, to which the Mistwalkers bring their prisoners and try them in their abominable court of mockery. But, as we all know, the fog monolith is far older than even the Duathidae themselves, and therefore it still retains a power through which the Gaosidae can channel their magics. This, I submit to you, is the crux of my plan. We must acquire the entire fog monolith, urged Sam Binger, to cast a spell of Millennia make that banishes the Duathidae from the realm. And you, August, are the right hero for the job. I accept this quest solemnly. And hey, free war. So let's see. Kana is pretty weak. The Twin Eater shall welcome me post haste. Have I... did that put me in contact? Yes, it put me in contact with all of them. Excellent. Alright. So I just need to find the path. International's ancient obelisk. Ah! 8. And no, I will just set my guys to rest as that comes up. Okay, next is what? I feel like a hungry mob. Yeah. Oh, that counts as a farm, so we can just plop there. Let's go for another lodestone foundry. Cultivate cast. See what I can do with that. And now we have choices. Summon spells are cheaper and faster to... or no, just faster to cast. But research skills that unlock units are faster to research. Outposts are better... it has to be outposts, and it has to be summoning. Fey Court Provinces. Ah, okay, provinces around there. So I'm gonna want to plop a city down there. But first... yeah, let's go take out the Mist Walker King. I guess I swear to God. Don't be annoying to select. Okay, I can make these guys consent. One-hander of provocation. Chance of inflicting stun. Or not stun. Freeze. Yeah, let's go. Sacrifice your mount. You auto-explore. Annex another province already? Yes. And we can do a corrupt pact. Let's go for clawful. Become meaty. Biggest issue is just going to be plopping a city down there. Oh, it needs it. So only 6 provinces, huh? Well, let's continue on our way. Elephant. Dagger bear mount. Fancy. Two should be at the end of that, I think. Could be wrong. Let's get an idea of what it's like around there. Bog monolith. Hey, I finally got demonic hunger. Graving of focus as well. Let's get these going. leverage of wits. For the morning's departure, Ham draws you aside with a hushed whisper. Do you know what a circle of Deogai is? There is a rather puzzling one here on Doatha. See here, our primary foes are each members of an old Archon-sanctioned circle, long ago established here to control their waxing powers, explains Ham. Though, as is becoming pressingly more evident, they are not quite as contained, nor as administered accordingly. Now, when Melina spirited me to freedom, I learned that these very disciples are not the original circle members at all. Ham furrows his brow. Traces of their history can be found on various ancient obelisks throughout the realm. Find and activate them, and we might gain a level of wits. One node. Yeah, those ones. Let's keep exploring around here. Camp. Just cost me something. Spark color of cleansing flame. I think that might actually be worthwhile for you. It's two-hander, I think. Yeah. It's also a really high tier. Let's move on protector and you. Yeah. Let's play safe. As we make our way this way and into another ancient thingamajig. Very nice. Yes. Let's get some research. Suppose I can work up that next. Nice. Let's see. Take all my mana for gold. This received. Mr. Sun. Ah, it's down there. Bull's End. Well, let's see about the risks. Do I need a hero? Occupied? Yeah, it requires a hero. Continue exploring around the Fogmoth. Taka. Let's give you 11 blows. Hit a little harder. Maybe we'll hit a second monolith on the way down to Bull's End.
Uh-huh.
Boom.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Let's continue. Set you to auto-explore now. We got a Griffin focus. We can make our non-Reaver units into Reaver units. More or less. No unlocks here. Roads would be nice, I guess. Now then, what to do? Could do Tome of the Sprite. Fate Woods. about Foresters? Summon Sprite, Captivating Lights, Catnap, Fairy Dust, Fate Bond, extra morale when at and status resistance while at neutral or high morale. It would unlock the other stuff, but I think what I need is Tome of the Horde for Sparkin. Get that extra 20%
Masters of the
damage.
Horde understand the power of...
Already annexed yet another province. More production. And we got a level here, Dark Ritual or Raison. I'm gonna go for Dark Ritual. Got Demonic Hunger. Do I want to summon a little? Frankly, I think I might want to dismiss. How do I do that? Active spells. Dismiss to save me the 6 turn. Upkeep is 8 mana. Sure. Of Autumn. While the autumn wind reaps and whirls around the foliage of the last season, your inner eye perceives visions of a macabre scene. See long lines of frightened captives climbing the winding stairways hewn into an ancient rock formation. As they reach the last plateau, the Mistwalkers force their victims to enter a mist-flooded basin. Once the last captives have entered the mists, a dark face-song swells. And yeah. Camps. Gotta love infestations. Anyway, I need to go there. Don't ask me. So, run this in. And the backup. Alright, we can get a Whispering Stone. Greatly appreciated. And then there are more gold for units killed. Very nice. I'm not really using mines. Yeah, so. Yeah, gold from units killed. Enemy's Thorn. You are currently a steward. Could make you a crusader. We're not going to be fighting a lot of undead fiends or unworld demons. Fearmonger, no. And beginnings of autumn. See, we're not dealing with lightning. Spring is out on the prowl. With combative snarl, Lobelia Greyfang prowls before you. Another outland go-deer. Come to Duatha to plunder her bounties or to aid our hunt for rebels. Donusk, do not trust that Hambinger. Return to Auntie Lobelia. Remember the old stories of the first go-deer who defiled this land? Growls Lobelia. They caused the nightmares that tormented Duatha. So curse that Hambinger for dragging the Polari into his selfish wars. It's cruel to make them his pawns, but we Duatha-born are the go-deer now. You will see Donusk. Call out to old Auntie when you do. Snaps Lobelia Greyfang before turning to you. And you, either turn in Hambinger to me before any more Polari get hurt, or become prey. Threatens me. Auntie Lobelia, who just does meet, once cheerfully with Polari treat, mutters Donusk. Somber note falls over Donusk. It's like Sprout Blight feels to... It's like Sprout Blight feels to see Auntie torn, twixt Feylord praise and Feylord scorn. I wish to Auntie we could show, somehow, how Mistwalkers hurt Polari now. Donusk stomps his little head with balled fists, then gaps, "Oh, wow, 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 I know how. When Mistwalkers seek, then twist their beak, then for Auntie Lobelia I give a squeak, and when she comes, she will surely peek. How Polari's stinky cages reek." It's a great idea. Does it have to be that one? No. I think, is there a Mistwalker camp nearby? There's one to the north. And that is... yeah, that's a different one from the... let's run. I suppose we're headed north. Location is revealed within the mists. I guess this is the chance to get on our side? Should be nice, I guess. Got the tavern done, so stability won't be a huge concern just yet. Okay, would be nice. But no, priority is... yeah, blacksmith. Oh, and Binger had a bad fall in the Ashen Ruins. Mistwalker camp. Oh, and Condor Eater is now at the top. Still not as strong military as me. I got a head start. Oh. And Punch is right there. Okay. Take out the Mistwalker camp, and immediately turn around and take out Paunch. What do I think it is? Vicious Vermin. Yeah, they're nomads. Let's make sure to follow up. New rally has started. Let's see. Eightfold the Highmel Oath. Skitter sound the chitinous legs of a dark, bone-chilling approach before Arachna appears out from the murk. Mistwalker blood is on your palms, go dear, admit it, insists Arachna with a dark hiss. Unlike Duatha's fairy playthings, they actually serve a noble purpose. Each of their deaths evokes a chittering of vengeance to be spun out from the cold hollow of darkness. The bleak perishing power of Our Lady Onaka will be upon you all, curses Arachna. Soon, very soon. Watch out for the unweaving strands of your imminent doom. Okay. And neutral ironclad. Huh. Okay, let's see. Goodbye, Scott. Yeah, you're down in the southwest. The province is being pillaged. What? Why are you all the way out there? Okay. So first order of business is the Mistwalker camp. Which is not going to be a problem. And then I can take Paunch. Gilded Shield. Oh. Yes. Oh wait, no. You won't benefit from that at all. Damn. Let's go. Stuff. The Big Twister plot aftermath. Upon vanquishing the Mistwalkers, Donusk makes a muted call that somehow still echoes far. Then Lobelia Greyfang appears. I knew you'd come back to me. Auntie, come and see, chimes Donhusk. How bad a bruised Polari be? By Mistwalker Fang and Claw and Spear, all are in cage in pain and fear. Lobelia observes the cage, a riddled camp, a while in pained silence. I did not know. Lathandra promised all life a chance to bloom, but how could she do this? To me? This is not the way of spring, growls Lobelia with a distraught gait. Has Alundra been taking me for a fool? Convince her to join the large struggle. Okay. I guess we got another ally. Now, with a pained grimace, Lobelia ponders her moral quandaries for what feels like the longest instance ever obliged upon Aduatha. Spring is the bloom after death's embrace, quotes Lobelia in a humming song. The hope of new life before the lengthening of days. The call to sprout and break the fast, for all living things to strengthen at last. Swelling her hurts, Lobelia concludes, Alundra urged us to break our fast unyielding, as befits the predator in spring, but this has crippled our game of its fair chance to repopulate. This befoulment of spring must end, announces Lobelia. I renounce this perverse disciple's mantle, and shall join the Polari cause. Well, you know, it's, I would like some city stability, but the food will also be nice. Let's go for the stability. Yay! Anyway, now we march on Poach. I may have made a grave error there, but anyway, Spanican, unleash the Warhounds. Casting, Blacksmith, and Bathhouse. Let's go for Archer Battlements. So I should probably get some units out. Lace Mercenaries. Oh, damn it. I got more in the way. Report. Avenger has returned to Lulborough. Please don't lose him. Damn it! Fuck. God damn it. And I got people marching on the capital. Already sieged. God damn it. Heroes having so much fun. No. I do the silly thing and leave my capital unprotected. Oh wait, no, that was only my hero. But that's still the problem of I'm all the way over there. I don't got anything over here. So you can get 3. I already feel like I've been playing this really goddamn slow, too. How am I supposed to play this better? Well, I know Paunch is way up in the northwest. At least now I do. Rekna is down in the southwest. And southeast is Aldud, Soren. So the closest threat, it will be Paunch. If I beeline for that, I can take that down. But yeah, as it stands, I don't think I'm going to be winning this version. Yeah, because at the end that's going to be 240 plus potentially this guy. Okay, I'm gonna go for a second attempt. So why is it 78 in here? Why the fuck does that have to be so hot? Anyway, I'm back. Let me go ahead and break the message up. Well, not image. Damn it. Move. Add text. And then I'll be back. Let's get water. Apologies to anyone looking forward to more Age of Wonders 4, but now is really not the time. So I'm really fucking bad at this game. Anyway, I will see you guys later.